I am here with everything tea you need to have on new movies that you should check out. Now, to our loyal viewers, the one who keep on watching, thank you and keep watching. And to the new folks on here, it's movie review with the Naomi Ure and Tiana. Yes, I mentioned her name, but she's not here. And Tiana. All right, let's get right into what we have today. Now, today we are going to be talking on the movie Rich in Love. Now, let's just enter into it once and for all. Now, this movie takes us on a love journey because we see two couples, they place them side by side, we observe their unique differences, and we also see how, a particular couple was wishing to have what the other had. You know what, let's just get into the story. Now, the story centers around two couples, Gabriel and Cynthia, and Polycarp and Veronica. Now, before we get deep into the details, like the dynamics between these two couples, I feel like there was so much to learn from that movie because we see Polycarp and Veronica like having nothing, literally nothing, like they were broke, and they still managed to keep the spark, the flame of their love alive. And we also now see Gabriel and his wife. They had all the money in the world, they had everything, but they were still not complete. They still felt like something was missing, and the both of them were just angering each other, hating on, not like literally hating on each other, but they were just making each other miserable. And it's just one little thing that they could do to each other that will make everything go away. And I really think this is why couples usually get a divorce, because it's not like you never love this person, but it just takes one miscommunication, one side eye, one you are crazy, to just get the other person to spark, and before you know it, they're in the court of law saying, I want to divorce this woman. That same woman that you were in front of the altar saying till death do us part. Anyways, let's continue. Now, Polycarp and Veronica are broke, as I mentioned earlier, but they are rich in love, as the movie title informs of. While on the flip side, Gabriel and Cynthia are rich but poor in love. Do you get it? Do you get what I just did there? If you don't get it, then forget about it. Alright. Anyways, Gabriel needs a gate man, and he hires Polycarp, who insists on moving in with his wife. Now, let's put a pin on that. Before he got a gate man, he was driving into his house, and then he told his wife, I'm behind the steering wheel, come outside and open the gate. And in my mind, I'm like, she should open the gate. It does not add up. Like, if you don't have a gate man, you come out of your car, you open the gate, and you drive. You try to tell your wife to come outside and open the gate. But we'll see how the dynamics work as we continue the movie. Now, guys, the fun begins. Polycarp and his wife move in, and they are all shades of love. However, this turn of events makes Gabriel and Cynthia question what they have, as they seem not to understand how a couple will be broke and yet so happy. Now, this is a question I want to throw out there. Do you really think broke couples are happy? You know, there's a saying that money makes the love sweeter. Do you really think you can be broke and be happy? Like, I'm not saying that people have money today, you don't have money tomorrow. I mean, you are dead broke, no money at all, and then there's still happiness in that relationship. For you all that are married, I would love to hear what you think about this. And you all that are in relationships and being understanding girlfriends and understanding boyfriends, I really want to see what you have to say about this. All right. This movie takes an interesting turn as we begin to see Gabriel and his wife seek counsel from Veronica and her husband, Polycarp, on how they managed to keep their love flame burning. Now, there's this particular scene in this movie that Oga Polycarp was washing his wife underwear, and the man was like, how would you do that? And then he was like, don't you know that she's going to disrespect you? She's going to take you for granted. I feel like this guy, the rich couple, they had ideas of if they come low for the other person, they're going to be disrespected, because the wife also made a statement to like that when she was talking to Polycarp's wife, Veronica, and she said, if you respect him like that, he'll be doing like this for you, he'll be doing like this for you. Anyway, let's just get into the movie. Now, we have gotten to the point where I would love to hear what we think. Do you really think doing stuff? That reminds me. There is this particular trend on Twitter right now, and it's like how you have been a mumu, quote and unquote, for a man before. And people have been sharing what they did for love, and I'm like, you guys are really, I put respect on you, because I would say things I cannot do for myself, I'm not doing it for anybody. it takes so much for me to wash my clothes. I'll now go to one man's house and start washing jeans. So you guys, like, I want to know what you guys think about it. Do you really think if a woman does so much for a man, he's going to take her for granted? And do you really think if a woman, quote and unquote, respect her man, he's going to pride upon her? If let's just put it that way. Now, this movie suggests that for a woman to keep her man, she will have to shower him with love and respect. While for a man to keep his woman, he should love and help her. Now, my people, do you agree? Is that the hack to true love? If that's the hack, to tell me so that I can write it down somewhere and say that's the hack. Let me know what you think in the comments. Please, I already know what to think in the comments. Now, did the council pay off? Of course it did. Gabriel and Cynthia found their footing again and fell in love with each other one more time. While Veronica and Polycarp were helped and their lives changed. I think at the end they gave him a sum of 10 million naira and he was just like, Now, this movie is for the ones with the love appetites. Do check out Rich in Love on YouTube. And I really want to commend Daniel Effiong. I've seen him act a lot of roles, but seeing him body the role of a poor man, and he did it well. Like, he was what was this? He does this pet name he calls his wife. The wife calls him Odogu, and he calls her another pet name. And he was just saying that, and you could see the rasness and the localism. He bodied it well. All right, let's continue what we have. Now that we have given you a sneak peek into the movie, it's time for the takes on Rich in Love. Now, number one is unfulfilled promises are in a relationship will ruin it. Do you see how Cynthia was? She always said, "You promised me a lot," and the man did nothing to meet it. I think that was where the woman was upset from. She left her job, as she stated, for him to move to a different city and became a full housewife. And he must have promised her, "I know when you move with me, when you go with me." Sometimes fear men, sometimes we fear men. We've emphasized it so much on this show, okay? And she said, "You promised me so much and you did nothing." And then he just kept her in the house. To do what? And she was a big person in her organization. She was earning very well. And then she left all of that because she loved him. And the man she even came to love, he was not even seeing her the way she expected to be seen. So I really understand Cynthia's pain. Our second take is love will not thrive without effort. We see this in Gabriel and Cynthia's love story. They were both not willing to make it work, but at each other's necks to make the other person do better. So they didn't want to make it work, but they were forcing the other person to do better. Cynthia will come, "Can't you see Polycarp, see what he's doing for his wife?" Then Gabriel will come, "Can't you see Polycarp's wife, see what she's doing for her husband?" There was a particular statement. She was like, "He is even helping, his wife." And then she attacked him. Was like, "Yes, he's helping his wife by doing stuff." The husband was like, "Have you ever polished my shoes? Don't you see when she's polishing her husband's shoes?" And all of that. Now, the third take we're going is talking brash will not solve anything. Now, let's not lie, let's not steal. Cynthia had a sharp mouth. She shouted and nagged, and all it did was irritate her husband more and more, which kept adding to the problem. Even when the guy was trying to be sweet, she was like, "You're not trying to poison me." Her mouth was really, really sharp. And finally, love is sacrifice. If you love, you give up something. No matter how small, it will show with how you spend time, effort with this person. So yes, they just needed to find the balance, okay? Now, this movie, Rich in Love, is the perfect blend of drama laced with comedy, giving us a reason to awe and laugh our hearts out. Big shout out to the producers for this one. Like, really big shout out to them. And that's all we have today. Do join us next time. But before that, follow us on all social media platforms at TLIG Africa. Alright? Do follow us on all social media platforms. Remember, TLIG Africa. Now, you can also partner with us by letting us review your movies. Yes, you can bring your movies to us and we will review your movies. Brand owners are also not left behind, as you can reach out to us to promote your product and your services. All right, I have to go now, but I'll be seeing you very soon. I am Naomi Orayi. I'll be seeing you soon.